guys, welcome back. Today we're going to show you how to attach the porch on the top of this dollhouse.
It's easier to lay the dollhouse down and do it. I made a little spacer here so I can, that's the same thickness of the roof, so I can start these nails in and have them in the right place.
Now you want to make sure you're using very small nails. Otherwise you'll go through the wall of your dollhouse if you don't have it exactly in the middle where the floorboard is. And the piece that we're nailing down is 1/4 inch. Okay, so what we did here is we took a sheet of plywood, like underlayment, and that's what we're using as the base.
It was the same thickness as this spacer.
Yeah, we cut the extra piece to use as the spacer.
Now what we'll do is put a little glue on here and put it down on there, even with the edge of the dollhouse. Because it's easier to put it here. It might be easy to put it on there too. But while it's on its side, it's easier to put it here. Okay.
Okay, now you want to put it in there and then make sure you have it even on both sides.
Okay, make sure it's down tight.
And at this point, you want to measure your post from here to here, with this being level, to determine the size that you're going to do. And then you want to cut.
These are 3/8 square dowels we're going to put here.
And you're going to cut them at a 45 on the corners. Let me see that one in your hand. No, this one. Okay, there's the longer piece, but basically what that longer piece and that does, it's going to go together like that, and that's what I mean by a 45.
And we're going to glue them onto there and glue this onto here.
Gotta get more glue. Alright, so.
Might be, I was going to say it might be easier to put a nail in it, but that glue will hold it.
Now I'm just go ahead and putting some glue right along the parts that we need it on. And actually we can put some right there. And then just gonna attach it there. Put that one on that side, please.
Where's your little clamp?
I'll get it.
You didn't put no glue on that end.
Now you want to take some clamps and clamp it so that it does not fall off. You want to make sure you're keeping it even and level. And you may want to use a popsicle stick on the top part so it doesn't dent your wood. Okay, that clamp's not going to work for there because it's pulling the wood back, so you don't want to use that. In this case, you'll have to have these kind of clamps. Alright, do the same thing to the other side and then put some glue on this and then glue this right here. Okay, so now we're going to show you how to put the post on. We've cut them to fit in between here, and Dad's going to show you what we're going to do.
What we're going to do is mount this post up underneath of here, and we're going to use the old trim that came with it, so we're going to keep it even with the surface here and here, even with the surface. We're going to put a nail down through here to hold this temporarily. Lori's going to hold that for us. There it is, and while she's got it, I'm going to see if I can't hit her finger instead of mine. we just hold it there because it makes it easier to work.
You basically want to put pressure on this so it's not bouncing around while you're trying to hammer it.
And that'll hold that there even. And that's enough to hold it. We'll put glue on the bottom. On all these, I have glue on the bottom of those. And they'll go in there. And we're going to run a cap around the outside of this.
And we'll show you how to do that too. Alright, but for right now, this is where we're at, and that's all you gotta do is just kind of make sure you have it square, put the glue on there to hold it set, and put something heavy up here to push it down until the glue dries.
This little combination square, you want to make sure it's flat against here and flat against here, and that'll determine. So you got this level. It'll be there and here.
Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and glue on the gingerbread trim. And for this, we're using the Loctite gel for super glue. And for the rest of it, we use the Wilmer's Wood Glue Max. And we're using the gel super glue for that purpose because it seems to dry quicker than the Elmer's glue. But you can always lay it on its back and use the Elmer's glue for both if you don't have the super glue. However, this Loctite will stick to wood or metal. And if you've got paint on it, like these had paint on them because we didn't build this dollhouse, we're just renovating it. It does have paint on it, and there's only so much you can clean up. Also, we are using some masking tape to help hold it in place until after the glue sets up. And the glue should set up in about 5 minutes, so it doesn't take very long at all with this.
Hold it a minute.
Okay, so now he's going to put some on the corner over there, and then the corners or the fronts of all along the edge. And don't inhale the fumes because the super glue does smell. And it could be toxic, I don't know. Okay, so you want to make sure you have it even on both sides. Do you have it over there, Dad?
Yeah, I'm all right here.
Okay, and then just wipe off the excess that squeezes out. You can use a rag, or you can be like me and use your finger. Once you get it on your finger, you need some nail polish remover to get it off of your finger.
If your fingers don't get stuck together with the crazy glue.
Hey, I haven't had that happen yet. But it could happen. Here you go. Okay, now, if for some reason your masking tape does stick on it when you go to pull it off, just take a 400 grit sandpaper and you can sand it off. I don't think it'll stick, but if it does, then that's how you can fix that problem. All right, and again, you want to do the same thing.
You got to put some here.
For the side. You need another piece.
Yeah, because it ain't holding is good there.
Okay, and if you notice, we're using a brick to weigh down the top to hold the posts in.
Because we didn't want to wait for them to dry.
Yeah. Whenever you're building a dollhouse, it's always good to have masking tape or painter's tape because it will save you a lot of headache in the long run. Okay, I'm going to apply some glue to the side the same way we just did that front piece and the other side. And go from there.
Make sure these corners are always together. Because it seems like they want to pull apart.
Give me a piece of that tape because this piece is warped.
I mean,
just a little piece. Okay, and if it's warped, then you're gonna have to put a couple pieces on there so that you can have it where it needs to go. And sometimes they're warped from the factory, and other times they get warped from using too much paint at one time. So just be cautious when you're painting it to go sparingly and just do multiple coats. Now, again, we didn't paint this dollhouse with the trim or anything like that. We just did the white over top of the white to brighten it back up. So there wasn't really too many things that we could do.
And we changed the color from green shutters to gray shutters.
Oh yeah, and it was green, and we're doing gray because I just think the gray looks much more pleasing to the eye than the green did. The green just, I don't know. I like green, just not that much. So that's what we did. All right, so let that dry, let it set up, and then next time we'll show you how to do the rails. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want to get notifications, you have to click the bell to be notified. Otherwise, YouTube does not notify you now. So just go ahead and do that, and we'll see you next time. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow Dollhouse Miniature Madness and Tutorials.com. Also, check us out on Facebook, Dollhouse Miniature Madness and Tutorials, and on YouTube. Like and subscribe to the channel because we post videos all the time. And leave a comment, question, or suggestion because we love hearing from you. And if you like Pinterest, we have tons of pens on there as well under Laurie Holden Heisler. All right, thanks a lot. Have a great day.